Down here at the bottom right, our red Protoss player, the Whack-A-Mole Protoss, he is
San Zenith.
San Zenith. Play chess on that keyboard. Over here in the blue, we have
SC for you.
talk about a resilient guy.
Well,
Really, hang on.
tasteless.
Artosis.
It was Short Circuit in Johnny 5. About
Short Circuit.
4,000 people tweeted me that.
Okay, it's Short Circuit.
And,
That's what the Raven
I'm
looks
so
like.
surprised I didn't come up with that. I loved those movies. Those were great.
Yeah, I knew. God, I hate it when that happens. I can't remember. Yeah, the Raven. If you look at it, looks like the head of Short Circuit.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Johnny 5 is alive.
I'm so glad. It's been bothering me the entire cast. I was like, who was that? Glad somebody informed us. Looks like they are going to go ahead and scout each other right away here.
All right, so Shakuras Plateau, as far away as they can get, I think there's a very good chance of seeing yet another amazing macro game. Now this one, though, it's going to be harder for Sun Zenith to run around the map. You know?
Yeah, that's a good
point. The map is
point.
a little bit more divided than Metalopolis or Terminus Re.
Medevacs are going to be much more important here as well because, you know, the northern spot and the southern spot, the smiley face base as we call it, that bottom location, not as accessible by ground. Now, we have a cybernetics core on the way, soon to be done. We're going to see if he expands or gets a gas text. Sometimes we see him get a gas and then not actually use it and expand. Once again with the tech lab.
Yeah, he likes that opening, and you know, I actually really appreciate what he's doing because maybe this time he'll just make a command center, and I think that is what he's going to do.
Yeah, I mean,
but so far he's opened with the same looking thing every game, but done something different, and that has got to do something to Sun Zenith's brain. He's like, "What is going on? I don't know. I guess I'll go 3 warp gates and DTs."
A different approach to playing a best of 5 than what Nada was doing, which is actually to do basically the same 2 things every single game.
Well, that was also, yeah, that was something else in and of itself. Like, I guess you need a solid build order against July Zerg. Guy is pretty scary. Would you one barracks expand against the God of War? Guy that micro Zerglings like that? I know I would.
I would.
All right, then, we're agreed.
I'm glad we can settle that issue.
Yeah.
Move on to more pressing matters.
I was scared that we weren't compatible. Thank God. Oh.
All right. It looks like San Zenith is going to go ahead and keep on.
No, he's going to do something different.
Oh, no, he's going to do what I was talking about in that previous game. Get a Stargate. Get a Void Ray.
SC has added a second barracks.
He could go Phoenixes too. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, he could. Actually, Phoenixes would not be bad at all here. It looks like he's going for a Marauder Marine. I do like Phoenix openings. They're pretty cool. They're pretty neat, tasteless.
They're pretty terrific. Well, this Stalker should have stayed at home.
Yeah,
you got to be careful. Sometimes you can actually lose the first Stalker, and they actually can go up your ramp and kill you.
Yeah, if you lose any of your first 3 or 4 units with Protoss against something like this, it's actually quite game-changing. It's just kind of like an avalanche of bad.
That was close. And San Zenith will survive any pressure early on here.
This is getting very scary, though. I'm actually getting stressed because these force fields are going to run out tasteless. Those Marauders are going to come up and just giggle as the flashlights are shined on them.
Yeah.
Trying to tickle Marauders to death with flashlights. You kidding me? Marauders don't die. You told us earlier.
It's true. They
just don't go. They're like, oh, you want me to die? And the thing's like flashing lights in his face. Like, yeah, please. It's like, no, that doesn't actually do any damage.
Cure me, buddy. Now, does he actually want to show him the Void Ray? I would not.
He saw it.
Well, he did. Just then.
Yeah. Okay. Was he looking up? Maybe he thought it was another flashlight. Oh, this flashlight's really bright.
Now we have more Marines and Marauders grouping together in the center. I don't know if he should actually be putting these guys in the middle of the map, though.
He does have stim. So I feel like in the middle with stim, the force fields aren't going to be quite as useful. I would feel pretty confident with that Marine Marauder Ball against that group of units with stim in the middle of the map right now.
Void Ray moving out now. Looks like he was debating having some kind of heavy pressure build, but it sort of transitioned into a pretty standard style of playing the game. Uh-oh. Don't do it.
Trying to force a stim, perhaps.
SCV picked off, but he did see the expansion. Gonna get a few SCVs here.
Will he stim? No.
I would not be doing that if I were you, Zenith. That is gutsy.
That is gutsy. Void Ray Wiggle Micro.
Wiggle micro.
Yeah, micro in the wiggle.
The Twilight Council is now on the way.
Void Ray doing some more damage right now.
You know, I think basically when you do a build like this, if you only get one Void Ray, the point is to keep the Terran focused in his base, while Protoss makes tons of probes, chrono boosting the Nexus,
Yeah,
and finishes his tech tree up.
definitely. I really like San's style, where he's getting his Rovo second for observers, and then teching into whatever he wants.
Yep.
Really cool style by San. Definitely something I'm going to have to give a try.
I'll give it a whirl.
Yeah? Put it on the tasteless merry-go-round.
Yep.
That Void Ray tasteless.
Did you know I
Very
actually
annoying.
once worked at a merry-go-round?
That seems like a perfect job for
That
you.
was terrible. I worked there for 1 week.
Yeah. I once worked mopping floors. I worked there for 1 day.
Artosis fact. Artosis once worked at a Christmas tree store.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it's actually a retail store, not somewhere they sell Christmas trees.
Yeah, he sold Christmas trees.
Okay. I'm a vegetarian. I don't sell Christmas trees.
The tree slavery. Now, he's going to open up the back door here. He's going to play heavy turtle style. Zenith just wants to finish up his entire tech tree. He wants to get a lot of high Templars out.
Yep.
Be comfortable, feel
And
safe.
San doing something he's done before, getting armor first. It's always interesting when San puts
I
armor
really
before
want to know
attack.
why he's doing that.
You know, I think he does it just because overall, in theory, in general, yeah, this is a lot of qualifiers on it. In theory, in general, armor upgrades are good against ranged units when you're using a lot of melee units because you want to close the distance. That's why in StarCraft 1 you'd always see in Zerg vs. Terran, for example, you'd see Carapace upgrade against the Marines. So you could actually close with your Zerglings, get up there. In this matchup, in this game, I don't know, man. With the medevacs and the high hit points and
it
everything,
might be because the Zealots are there to tank so much of the damage. I mean, really, the actual amount of damage that's dealt is just from Psy Storms.
yeah,
You know.
this is a very good point. It's one I'll take into consideration, Tasteless.
All right.
Thank you for your input.
Now, Psy Storm.
That's not
Yep.
a Nexus. What's that do?
Factory with an identity crisis. Of course, he did land that there, so the Nexus could not be constructed there.
Sun Zenith is getting Kadaran Amulet at the moment.
Nice. Snap scan. Oh. Now, there is a fully charged Void Ray, so he's going to have to be careful. Uh-oh. Here he is. And he gets there just in time for that Void Ray charge up to be turned off again. Takes about 3 seconds, maybe 2.5 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know the time. I know it in my head.
And he just leaves. Bought a little bit of extra time.
Yeah, delayed
game
that
like
extra,
StarCraft-
killed some units. It's a great way to do it.
15 seconds can change the entire landscape of a game.
15 seconds can change someone's life, Tasteless.
Ken.
Dark Shrine is on the way. Third base going back up for San. Command Center almost done for SC, so SC is finally going to get a third base up at a reasonable time against Sun.
And then as you can see, he's adding a little nose to the smiley face base. Put a pylon pimple over there. Maybe it's a Monroe.
Well, Sun Zenith is going to burst out of the cake. That's going to be a good time, Stasis.
Yeah.
As you said.
A little bit back and forth there over the Zelnaga watchtowers. I don't know, actually, if taking the bottom center base is the best idea for Sun Zenith. I think he actually should have taken the upper right natural. Because, really, I mean, Terran is going to be using a lot of medevacs. It's very easy to medevac drop that.
That's
and
true.
You can't really defend it. Or, yeah, I don't know.
It's an interesting thing to do. He might be doing it just so that if Terran tries to expand to the bottom left, that he has a staging point for attack, especially using Psystorm. He can use the high ground of the bottom left base to stop the natural.
Oh! Damn.
That was gross, actually. That's like...
That was insane.
It's like when you're watching one of those alien invasion movies and, like, think the alien probe is doing so well and then, like, a rocket just hits it and it's gone. That's what that looked like.
That's what that was like, man.
That's exactly what that was. I nailed that one.
Settle down, Shakespeare. Command center.
Shakespeare is just my pen name, Tasteless.
I'm surprised he actually attacked the planetary with that.
Well, there's nothing else to attack.
I would have waited for SCVs to come and then started
good point.
cutting him up.
Well, it's going to force a mule, that's for sure. Well,
That's how I do it,
one
man.
meal less.
So I'm going to cut this noob open and see what's inside.
I like that.
Now,
Warp Prism is on the way, so that's going to help out with the Dark Templar. And look at that, man. Dark Templar is just so good in StarCraft 2, just like in StarCraft 1.
Couple of ghosts. Gaggle of ghosts. Up here, Warp Prism.
Warp Prisms get pretty scary against, with Dark Templars, rather. SC OU's main base is prime pickings.
We don't see Warp Prisms enough, I think.
No, we certainly
PvG.
don't. It's underused right now.
I mean, that's basically the Protoss' meta.
Oh, right now the Warp Prism getting chased away. Flies into the Viking. Very brave, but very foolish, Warp Prism. You're not getting a Medal of Honor for that one.
Looks like Terran's actually going to try to push through the center.
He is 177 against 164 supply.
I do like the cannon in the middle of the map.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty legit. Stops Ghosts a little bit from just running up, you know?
Yeah,
because now he's like, oh, a Ghost is coming. He just walks back, and the Ghost's like, oh, it's a cannon, darn. Phooey.
Oh, nice. Another EMP. Oh my God.
Oh, wow, good EMPs. Nice Psystorm, runs right through it. And he does have a few Psystorms left on the one High Templar.
Oh, that was a very good one.
Yeah, it was. Oh, man.
One.
Marine blood all over the floor.
You know, I'm surprised he didn't storm with the other Templars. That's just kind of baffling to me.
Oh, good Psystorms right at the bottom of that
You know
ramp.
what? I think Terran might actually break this.
Well, more High Templars say
maybe
otherwise. They are being warped in quite aggressively, but there's a lot of Marauders left over. Medevac's keeping them enough health to take down the Stalkers, and wow, Jesus. That is a lot of damage done by both players. Oh, goodbye, Archon.
He might want to regroup. Nah. Look at that Marauder Micro.
You know, I feel bad for Archons. Every time you see them die, they're running away very slowly.
I know, it's a little cotton ball running away.
It's like, I don't want to go like this. And I was like, too bad. Goodbye, fourth base of Sun Zenith. In the meantime, the third base of SC has been getting Psystorm relentlessly.
We didn't even get really any shots of it. This is so smart.
7 kills and 3 kills on those 2 units.
You know, Sun Zenith is just so good at wearing down his opponent, chipping away at his armor.
Oh! We just had beautiful feedbacks all over those ghosts. And it looks like SC's army is going to be cleaned up right there. Right now, supplies 128 to 116 with Sun Zenith in the lead.
Look at the posture on the High Templar. I mean, he stands up so straight.
He does, Tasis. He's
does.
actually the opposite of you. You're
He
very
is.
much a Dark Templar. Those guys
I
hunch
am
while they walk
hunching
around.
over. I also wear a cape. It makes sense. I'd probably be a Dark Templar.
Yeah, you carry a sword. You're invisible sometimes.
Okay, here we go. Side storm there. There's going to be too many Terran units, though. Oh, but he could get some very nice side storms off here.
Not enough energy left there.
Not enough mana.
Is it called that or energy in this game? I actually don't know. I always play the Korean version.
Why do I not know that? I don't know. I think they say mana.
All right, we'll go.
Oh, no, actually, I don't know. No, I have no idea.
Okay. It's all right, you nutcake.
Take it back.
Be playing your Warcraft
You take
games.
it back.
SC taking the supply lead, 136 to 1. Oh. San, before I finish that sentence, takes the supply lead back. San with 2-1 upgrades. 1-1 on SC. SC not upgrading right now.
That means San should be at 33 before SC is, since you can chrono boost upgrades.
You know, I feel like SC is just treading water here. He's just trying to keep it even, you know? He's like, oh, you harassed my base some? Okay, I'll go clean it out. Now I'll go harass you some. Meanwhile, San, he is working on upgrades. He is working on harassments. He's trying to get extra bases up. We don't see that out of SC. SC's running out of time, Tasteless.
Yeah, I mean, the feeling I get when I watch SC play is like he's just trying to stay in the game. That's what I think Arjos is.
Thank you, Tasteless. Well, this is going to be a pretty crucial battle as SC pushes through. His natural's almost dry.
Oh, not the Warp Prism. Ooh, a little bit of miss micro there. All right, here we go. Oh, bad move here for San
He
Zenith.
does have two
Oh!
Templars. Beautiful move right there. If he can get in there and take out the rest of those
It's
units.
a dead end.
But if he gets in there too much, Side Storms from the high ground.
Nice side storm there again. Makes more Archons. Nice,
nice blink away. And San is just doing the perfect job of wearing down SC.
Yeah, every time I see these battles start out, I'm like, oh, it looks like the game's about to end with a win for SC Boyu. And then he warps in some more Templars. Well, let's see. I mean, he is going to get this expansion, looks like.
Very important attack right here. He has got to get through here. Kill this Nexus off.
We don't have a shot of it right now. Okay, yeah, there it is.
That Stalker has 8 kills. Probably the same Stalker that 12
Could be the
kills
guy from
last
the
game.
previous game, yeah.
They warped on Shakuras for the next game. We need you, General Stalker.
It's like a Steven Seagal movie. It's like, I can't. I stopped fighting a long time ago. Then we have this like scene where it's like, oh, they eventually convince him to come back and fight.
Good EMP there. Getting through the rest of San Zenith's army. San down at 95 supply, 107 for SC. These two are so evenly matched. These two are as evenly matched as July Zerg and Nada. And while that sounds like I'm making fun of them, I'm not.
This is just such an awesome game. Now here's the problem. Terran's main and expansion is mined out. So Terran has just what that. That's all he's got going for him. And that means that all San Zenith has to do is just stay alive for like the next 3 or 4 minutes. And SC Boyu's gonna be broke.
Well, SC Boyu has moved a command center down to take another base.
One new one. I retract my statement.
And right now, it looks like we have one mining base against one mining base.
Well, he just got a second mining base up. San Zenith did.
Oh, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Those two Stalkers hit the planetary a couple times and ran away with a blink.
You know what's funny is there's a DT attacking this expansion. If we can maybe get a shot of that. The bottom left. It is going to be killed. There it is.
Yeah, planetary taken down by a DT. I told you DTs were good.
They're good, man.
But he still does have a mining base. San Zenith just getting his second mining base up. It's going to be his 4th base. 5th location he's expanding to.
Uh-oh. It's another DT. Shh, Don't tell anybody. It's on a stealth mission right now.
This is not good for SC Boyu. Losing a ton of economy from that. Meals having to go away, losing mining time. He does have more supply right now. But I mean, every time something like this happens, that's one less meal tasteless.
The ghost. All right. Well, San, again, doing a great job of controlling the map. SC, not the best defense if we were to judge from that bottom left expansion, which is no more. And here's another problem, is where is San going to go expand to next? We've already seen how hard it was for him to expand anywhere near the bottom left side.
SC is in some trouble in that way. These DTs, by the way, I mean, they have been worth so much.
All right, here we go. Nice storm. Not the best storm, but it's good enough. Good and attaboy.
San taking the spy lead. That extra base really kicking in now. Those High Templars, they have to be careful. Oh. Couple good EMPs get off. Scanning to see how many more High Templars are left. Can I get in there? Can I attack?
Oh.
Another nice EMP. There are still some High Templars.
Oh my god, he got perfect EMPs there. He's going to get more High Templars in there, and ASAP. Nice storm.
Oh, good Psy Storms. Blankets of Psy Storms there.
Now he's going to go down to the expansion here at the bottom left. Can Protoss recover? Pylon goes down. Cannon
Gotta
power.
kill this Tasteless. San coming out of here. Nice spread by our Terran player at the moment. Takes it out. Huge move right there. But Tasteless, during all this, SC's expansion has been quite badly hurt as well.
Yeah, we're not really getting a shot of it because this is more of the focal point of the game, but there is, at the Terran's expansion, Stalkers making mining there basically impossible. The High Templars as well. I love it when a ghost dies.
87 103 supply with San Zenith in lead there.
That Terran, if he can get up the ramp, get to the production facilities.
You know, most of the supply I just told you about is in probes. 56 probes against 23 SCVs, so still the army of SC pretty good. Oh, the Psy Storms, though, just whittling down the power of this Terran army.
Yeah, I mean, the Terran can only stim so many times. You don't have infinite energy.
Yeah. Unless your San Zenith Star, your High Templars.
Ouch. This really goes to show you, let's just say that was a planetary even. A planetary can't keep your expansion safe all the time. You can just put stuff out of its range.
Yeah.
San Zenith taking the bottom left expansion.
Oh, that is... If that gets up, the game should be over. I don't know if it will get up, though, Tasteless.
I don't know.
Looks like SC is thinking something's going on here.
Does he know about that expansion?
No, I don't believe he knows yet. No,
he doesn't know yet. In fact, no, he's just securing this area for his orbital. Oh, one scouting marine.
He's bringing an orbital down to this area.
Is that the one from his main? Yeah, it is.
His main and his natural orbitals are both coming. He's sick of trying to defend that low ground expansion. Good stuff. Ooh, very good storm. Got to spread like a madman. Good storm runs out from underneath it.
Uh-oh. Void Ray's out.
Most important battle of the game right here.
Pivotal.
SC has to hold this.
And Nexus should be killed off here.
San throwing everything he has at him.
Nexus is gone. I don't know. Do they have any more energy in those medevacs? No, not really.
Nope, they are all empty.
So that means, one or two more attacks. Whoa. You're going to have two command centers next to each other? I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't know.
They both. If Terran holds this base, Terran wins.
Yeah, these two are the most closely matched players. This is actually unbelievable. And right now, I'm just hoping that San Zenith loses. I want to see Game 5 Tasteless. What an epic series. But San Zenith, he's coming up with more High Templars. And those High Templars are the game changers.
Now remember, as we said, the medevacs don't have energy. So, you actually just... I don't know. I don't... Frankly, I think if Protoss has to attack, Now. Wait. Okay, now.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, I mean,
In
like,
fact, he has recalled a lot of his units from the harassment areas, and it looks like San may be building up for an attack.
remember that is an orbital. Very easy to take out.
Oh, San right now actually taking another base, and oh, that's beautiful.
Uh-oh.
Look at this. Go for the. What are you? Just
Like
scouting?
stole his wallet.
Oh, he's looking for ghosts. What?
I don't know. I don't actually know. He's like, well, maybe I should send this over to a turret where it could be killed.
He's like, all right, I saw ghosts and marines that I could kill. I'll go down here and
I already
die.
told San it's fine.
San does have this additional base going up, so I mean, this is just so close, Tasteless. Anything could happen.
Well, here's the difference. Income for San about 140. Income for SC, excuse me, about 15,000 now.
1,500.
1,500. That's 15,000.
Yeah.
It's like a million billion.
It would
Excuse me,
take
I-
at least
excuse me,
6
a million
meals to do
trillion.
that, Tasteless. Right now, supplies 81 for Sun Zenith, 91 for our
Is
Terran.
under attack.
Terran's moving out.
He knows the medevacs have regained some energy. I tell you what, feedback on those medevacs would not be too bad right now.
Assassination squad sent out here. Every Templar counts.
Oh, beautiful feedbacks.
Nice storm, nice storm.
Oh, no! SC Foyu taking insane damage here. And yet another side storm. Looks like SC Foyu's army going to be cleaned up.
Barely.
Just ever so barely.
Now the question is, does he counterattack? That's not characteristic of San. San will most likely.
Thing is, what does he counterattack with? His 2 Stalkers, his Zealot, and his Archon? Like, they wiped each other out there, Tasteless.
Yeah.
And right now the supply is 52 for our Terran, 66 for San.
This game is so good.
It is so good.
Turret picked up over here. Terran once again regrouping. I think at this point in time, SC's saying if I don't kill San, San's going to be back in gear here. Uh-oh!
Nice side storm.
Ouch. DT coming down. I'll handle this. No, you won't.
Maybe he will.
What? Oh!
Oh, guess it just in time.
You see, this is what's so sexy about San's style, is he just keeps expanding and letting the Terran attack him while he just harasses. My bet is this guy's average ladder games are pretty long. All right, here we go. He's got to be careful.
Oh!
Feedback. Nice. Well, actually, not a very good storm. Now, I like how you can
this
retreat.
part is dangerous. Retreats into there where he's caught a C
He's
with
stimmed
side
again.
storms before.
DT killing SCDs. It's 8 kills. It's almost as cool as that Stalker, and I think San Zenith has done it if he wins this attack.
Yeah, and this is basically all that's left for SC. SC just microing his heart out, and that's going to be it, man. He's down to
Damn.
19 supply. There's no coming back from that.
That's it.
Just the tiniest group of units left.
Yep. This is actually so insane.
DTs. Game changers. Oh. Sidestorm was just too much. Micro, Tasteless.
Okay. And this is really how you do it. I think this is kind of a new age style, this whack-a-mole style, which keep popping expansions up. Harass.
And that's it.
And that's
Sun
it.
Zenith
Yeah, that's
advancing
GG.
to the round of 4.
Unbelievable. San Zenith.
Sun Zenith is in the round 4 of GSL. And then I wake up and I'm like,
I had the trippiest dream. Out of all the people, if you had asked me back in Season 3, out of, who is the least likely to ever get to the finals, I would say San Zenith.
yeah.
I am dead wrong. This guy is insane. SC is very good. I mean,
It was actually, that could have gone either way. Sun Zenith did win, but SC was so close so many times to killing him.
yeah,
Sun Zenith, though, he's hard to kill.
he's good.
Yeah. By the way, someone let me know, Taste, I've got to bring this up. Sharks only have 1 bone, the jawbone, everything else is covered.
All right.
Damn.
I've seen Shark, the mouth, in the museum. Thank you, person doing that. Now, San Zenith moved up. That's insane. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's in the round of 4. I think he plays MC next. Yeah, MC.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to see. Sun Zenith has not had a great streak of PvP so far,
No.
but we haven't seen him PvP recently. Can he take out MC? My thought tells me no.
I don't know.
Your thoughts? No, my thought. I have one thought in my head, and that's MC in the finals.
Well, MC is just very hard to kill.
Yeah.
And
obviously so is San.
Zenith's strong point is his late game, too. I mean, MC generally doesn't even let you get into the late game. And here he goes. He will face up against the... Wow. Who's below that in the bracket?
MC.
Oh, MC. What am I saying? It's right to the left of the screen.
So we have 2 Protosses and a Zerg in the top 4 so far. It's pretty impressive.
I really like that style. The harassment,
Yeah.
just being very patient, defensive.
Oh, it was pretty great.
Now, we're going to have a quick break, guys. About 5 minutes. So, what you could do is you could watch 4 minutes of 8-minute abs.
You could.
You could go on YouTube and do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's so 80s. Like, hey, gang, welcome to 8-minute abs. Hey, gang. 80s.
Yeah.
What else could they do?
I don't know, but I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to run down to the pharmacy and get an ice pack, man. I'm dying here.
Yeah, you're in pain, man.
Oh, my God.
Artosis' face is actually not even right now. It's all swollen up over here.
Okay.
He's part chipmunk. What are you hiding in that face?
I got acorns.
You get acorns?
I'm going to save them
I'm
for
going to bury
later.
him and forget him.
You know, some people eat acorns. In some cultures, acorns are actually a food that people eat.
Is that right?
Yeah. Not just squirrel people, real people.
Not just squirrel people?
Not just them.
Contrary to popular belief. All right, so we are going to go to that break now. Actually, no, we're going to have the interview. What am I saying? We're going to have the interview now. And that's going to happen, I believe, right about now. So we're going to throw that up on the screen for you. I'll get that translated for you guys. So sit tight. Let's see what Sanzeth is going to say. You all right?
I got some in
Crying?
my eye. I'm like crying. I'm like, whoa.
I really wanted SC to win. So don't go watch 8-minute abs yet. Don't do that. Got this interview for you. You can do 4 minutes of that 8-minute abs thing. The next break, the other 4 minutes. You know who's actually a genius? The guy who invented 7-minute abs. Oh, we're gone.
푸른 초원 8강에 집을 지었는데 이제는 회수를 했고요. 4강에 옮겨서 지게 됐습니다. 야, 축하드립니다. 드디어 4강 진출입니다. 현재 소감 어떻습니까?
아 진짜 처음에 2대0 처음에 제가 스코어를 2번 따냈을 때는
네.
아 다 이겼구나 이건 3대0이구나 이런 생각했는데 3경기에서 한 50분 동안 했는데 그거 져가지고 충격이 너무
When he won the
컸어요.
first two
그래서
sets, he
이렇게
thought he would win
빨리
much pretty
3대1로
easily,
역전한다
but the
이런
last
생각이
games were
들었는데,
incredibly hard.
마지막 경기 엄청 불리한 경기를 진짜 신입당이 나고 아 어깨가 지금 빠질 것 같은데 진짜 열심히 해서 이겨가지고 너무 기분이 좋아요.
네, 지금 제가
Last
옆에
match was very
있는데도
exhausting.
일단은 되게 흥분하신 것 같아요.
He's sweating a lot, and his shoulders are actually
자, 일단
pretty tense right
경기를
now.
또
got some
생각을
creepiness in
해보면
there.
첫 번째 금속 도시에서 이제 끊임없는 공격이었습니다. 김승찬 선수의.
네.
근데 잘 막아냈어요. 그때 어려운 점은 없으셨습니까?
아 그때 원래 그 몰래 스타팅 멀티가 깨지는 게 아니었는데 연습할 때 한 번도 안 깨졌는데
네.
아 모두 파수기 역전을 까먹고 못 쳐가지고 그 깨져가지고 아 적구나 생각했는데
In the first match, the aggression from SC4 was pretty hard to
그리고
defend.
이어지는 두 번째 경기 고철 처리장에서 저는요 신기했던 게 이 화염차 그리고 벤시 그리고 추가적으로 이제 앞마당 버커를 지으면서 공격을 왔어요. 근데 그걸 잘 막아냈단 말이죠.
네.
그때는 좀 당황을 하시진 않으셨나요?
아 저도 그거 어떻게 막을지 모르겠어요.
아 그렇군요.
벙커가 지어졌을 때
네.
아 적구나 했는데 그냥 유닛 뽑으니까 막았어요 그냥.
그렇군요. 잘 막아냈군요. 그리고
In the second set, he doesn't really know how he defended the BHG.
난전이 일어났었고요.
Obviously, the
최종원
situation was very
해설이 말한
difficult.
것처럼 127시간에 뭐 영화도 탄생이 됐고요. 자 그런 상황에서 상대방의 유령을 끝까지 보고
네.
활류를 걸어줬단 말이에요. 평소에 연습을 하신 겁니까?
아 그냥
네.
평소에 템 운영 후반 템 운영을 즐겨하다 보니까 그냥 유령이 그냥 바로바로 찍혀요 시야에 보이면.
아 익숙해졌다.
네.
아 그런 말씀이시군요. 자 그리고 마지막으로 네, 월드 챔피언십에 이제 나가게 됩니다.
네.
출전하는 각오 부탁드리겠습니다.
아, 그 월드 챔피언십에 나가신 선수들
He practiced with Templars a lot before this match, feedbacking ghosts, and that was integral into his success and his best
그
of five.
선수들의 이름값에 좀 떨어지지 않게 잘 열심히 하겠습니다.
네, 앞으로 네, 좋은 경기력도 부탁드리겠습니다. 네, 이상 강초원 선수를 만나봤습니다. 중계석 나와주세요.
네, 강초원 선수 축하드립니다. 자, 이렇게 화려한 강초원의
Artos is going to grab a quick ice pack pharmacy down the street. So we'll be back in just a little bit, guys. Don't go anywhere too far away because we still have one more awesome Best of 5 PBT. So don't go too far away. We'll be back soon.